decked out in winter gear for what is a very chilly evening here at the Queen Elizabeth Stadium. And if you are of a certain vintage, you'll know that Maidstone versus Enfield used to be one of the great non-league rivalries. Around about 40 years ago, when Bill Williams was the Maidstone manager, these were the two top non-league sides in the country. Might be in slightly reduced circumstances compared to those halogen days, but we are all set for what's potentially a very interesting evening here this evening, I should say, at Queen Elizabeth Stadium.
On the weekend, and it's that the Stones, I think, are trying to guard against with this five at the back tonight.
So, free kick was taken by Maidstone. Papadopoulos tries to chip that forward, looking for Dion Moore. It's been picked up by Gilbert. Gilbert is into the area, and it might be a chance here, and it's going to go just wide. Deflected. It was Bramble that had the shot, and I believe it got a deflection off a defender.
It did, Fred. About 2.5 weeks ago. So you leave Fowler on his own, you've got Bramble to come back and sit in if needs be, and then of course you've got Tanger and Papadopoulos, who are predominantly forward players but playing in defensive roles to try and break the ball out.
Here's Golding for Maidstone. There was a chance to play in more there, but he's just a little bit too slow to spot that, and now Youngs has beaten Court to the ball in central midfield. And there's a break down the right hand side for Enfield. It looks like Beedon is going to get there first, and physically that's a bit of a mismatch, although there's a bit of a hash over the clearance, and there could be a chance for Youngs here. Plays the ball possibly misplaced, but Reynolds is going to have a shot, and Reynolds will shoot just wide for Enfield. It's a bit of a scrappy play all round there, I thought.
Yeah, it was. It reminded me of a bit of a niche reference, but Gareth Bale in a Copa del Rey final when he got pushed so wide out on the sideline, which what Beedon did to Leonard there, and Leonard still managed to recover initially.
Almost a turquoise green, if you like. Punts that one downfield. There's an awkward defensive header. The ball is sort of bouncing around on the edge of the area. It falls for Riley Court, who lays it off to Papadopoulos. And Papadopoulos chips it back to Court, eliminates two players. Court's into the area. There might have been a shout for a penalty there. The referee, well placed, immediately waved it away.
A few of the home fans around us, Fred, as you've obviously heard, think we might... But
that's been intercepted by the number 15 Gallimore, and now Enfield will counter with Lamar Reynolds on the left hand side. Reynolds has got Cisse in front of him, showing him a bit of the ball, and Gilbert now comes to the assistance of Cisse, and Reynolds has to play it back, and now Enfield have given it away. And now there could be a chance for Dion Moore to surge forward. He's got players left and right. If he can find them, he's going himself at the moment. He's into the area. He shoots. And that was a very decent effort from Dion Moore. It's a good save in the end.
Certainly
free kick from Maidstone.
More of a shout than the Gilbert one I mentioned earlier on in the game. It was definitely clutching at straws. That one half-hearted, but more of an appeal.
I'd still like to see that one again. The ball's chipped over the top, and Lamar Reynolds is through, and we said that before. And Lamar Reynolds this time has his effort saved, but Harness is still there, and Lamar Reynolds shoots wide.
Wow.
And thank God he didn't do that at Ipswich.
And thank God he did it here. Goodness me, what
Harness
a chance.
has gone down injured. Harness, I think, was cropped in the initial challenge.
Try that. Not going to do it.
So throw goes into the area. Awkward bounce, might fall for an Enfield attacker. Harness is after it, and Harness gathers it safely in the end and boots it downfield. And Golding might get on the end of that if he's lucky. He's got a bit of pressure behind him, but he manages to lay it out wide to Papadopoulos, who tries to play the ball into Tanger, and Tanger is into the area, and Tanger has played it to Moore, and Dion Moore has scored for Maidstone. It's 1-0. It's a terrific counter-attacking goal. Jeffter Tanger laying it on a plate, if you will, for Dion Moore to put Maidstone one ahead just before half-time here. Came just as Enfield were getting on top, and that is a killer counter-attacking goal from Maidstone.
Well, Chef Elakobi will be very happy with that tasty morsel of a finish there, Fred.
It's Court to take it from the left-hand side. This time goes towards the back post. It goes past everybody.
What a chance.
And it seems... Well, it looks like it's gone out for a corner. Referee's given a corner. Bramble, I think, was the Maidstone player who had the effort. There wasn't really a lot of appealing from... And so Maidstone with their fourth corner in succession at the end of this half. Riley Court to take it again. And Riley Court floats this one again towards the near post. Golding again is the target. Again it goes back to Riley Court. And again, Court tries to get to the byline. This time he's got Adam Malachi in front of him. And Court is going to shoot, and it goes just wide of that far post. And that is the end of the first half. So the score here at half-time. Enfield Town 0, Maidstone United 1. Sean, just sum up the first period for us.
Well, very even first half hour or so. Both sides having their own periods of slight aheadness.
We are underway. I would guess that there might be 100 people here from Maidstone, and there could be a chance for Gilbert here. He might have picked the wrong option there. It opened up for him. I don't think he realised how much time he had, and he said he tried to lay it off to Moore, but he's Riley Court for Maidstone. Court laying it into the path of Tanga. Tanga crosses it low into the area, and Gilbert should have scored there. Should be 2-0, and now the flag goes up. And really, Maidstone should have made that 2-0. I'm not quite sure. I think Gilbert, at the initial effort, was saved. Right, well, 62 minutes gone here at Enfield, where the score is Enfield Town 0, Maidstone United 1. The goal coming from Dion Moore about 5 minutes before half-time. The precise time, 41, maybe? 42, Sean says. And the ball is played back to Adam Thompson. And now it's played wide to Adam Molokai. And he skips past Papadopoulos, who's arguably fouled him there. The ball is into the area. There's a chance here for Enfield, and it should be 1-1, and it is 1-1. It's the equaliser for Enfield, coming at the back post. Not quite sure who got the final touch.
Sam Youngs,
I think. Youngs, looking at the player who's receiving the congratulations, and Enfield draw level. So, first serious attack of the second half. Well, we are midway through the second half. The score here now is Enfield Town 1, Maidstone 1. Sam Youngs equalising Dion Moore's goal. And it's anybody's guess how this one is going to go from here. So, home side with a bit of momentum, attacking down the right-hand side. Could be a chance for a cross here. There is a cross here. It could be another chance for Youngs. There is a shot, and it's going to be another goal. And Enfield have turned it round here. They lead 2-1. Harness saved the initial shot, but he parried it straight into the path of Lamar Reynolds, I think it was. And Enfield, having been a goal behind, now lead 2-1 here at the Queen Elizabeth Stadium.
Yeah, it's a fantastic save from Harness in the first place, Fred, to keep it out. They're just unable to stop the rebound going in. And Enfield, I'm saying the Stones, since the equaliser had gone in a bit the side on top, Enfield go straight up the other end.
Adam Malachi, left-footed, crossfield ball towards the edge of the area, easily headed out by Fowler, but only as far as Gallimore. And now Reynolds can lay it off to Adam Malachi. Now Enfield are looking for a third, and it's slid in by the number 12, the substitute Ollie Davis, but it's wide of the post from a Maidstone point of view. And Maidstone not really done a lot since they conceded those goals.
To give up a lead and go behind, it's been a very long time since they've done that, and it's very disappointing. There's still 45 seconds left, but very doubtful they will get anything from this game, and it will be back-to-back defeats again this season.
Well, Enfield have won possession deep in Maidstone territory. There's a foul, is there? No, it's not been given, but Enfield have the ball anyway, so they chip the ball to Harness. And this is it, basically. We've got 30 seconds left. Harness picks it up on the edge of the area. He's temporarily delayed. He's got to whack it downfield. He does whack it downfield. Hamlin flicks it onto Cargbo, who's going to try and flick it on to Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos is going to win Maidstone a throw, and as he know it's going to go off for Enfield. And that, I'm afraid, is going to be it here. Unless he pulls out any extra time. But frankly, we could play all night. That's it. Final whistle here. Enfield Town 2, Maidstone United 1 is the final score here.